ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। या देवी स्तूयते नित्यं विबुधैर्वेदपारगैः सा मे वसतु जिह्वाग्रे ब्रह्मरूपा सरस्वती। यन्नित्यमानन्दमनन्तमेकं शिवेति नाम्ना स्तुतयो गृह्णन्ति तस्यावतारो नररूपधारी कृपासुदाब्धिः भुवि रामकृष्णः। रामकृष्णगतप्राणां तन्नामश्रवणप्रिया तद्भावरञ्जिताकारा जगन्मातृस्वरूपिणी। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयात् इतरतश्चात्वेषविज्ञस्वराड् तेने ब्रह्महृदाय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः। तेजो वारिमृतां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तगुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। सत्यव्रतं सत्यपरं त्रिसत्यं सत्यस्य योनिं निहितं च सत्ये सत्यस्य सत्यं धृतसत्यनेत्रं सत्यात्मकं त्वां शरणं प्रपन्नाः। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। जयति जगति माया यस्य कायाधवस्ते वचनरचनमेकं केवलं चाकलय्य ध्रुवपदमपि यातो यत्कृपातो ध्रुवोऽयं सकलकुशलपात्रं ब्रह्मपुत्रं नतोऽस्मि। यस्वानुभावमखिलश्रुतिसारमेकम् अध्यात्मदीपमदितितीर्षतां तमोन्धम् संसारिणां करुणयागपुराणगुह्यं तं व्याससूनुमुपयामि गुरुं मुनीनां। यस्यात्मभूतस्य गुरोः प्रसादात् अहं विमुक्तोऽस्मि शरीरबन्धात्। सर्वोपदेष्टुः पुरुषोत्तमस्य तस्याङ्घ्रियुग्मं प्रणतोऽस्मि नित्यं। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। Parikshit Maharaja asked Shuka Brahma Rishi to describe about the Srishti Sthiti Laya Leela of the Lord. Having prayed to the Lord, Shuka Brahma Rishi says that the same question was asked by Bhagavan Narada Rishi to Chaturmukha Brahma. Chaturmukha Brahma is called Swayambhu, Pratamajaha, Purvajaha, one who born as a first son of the Lord. Bhagavan manifests in the form of Jivaha, Srishti, with the help of Mahamaya. So in that process, first born is Chaturmukha Brahma, and Chaturmukha Brahmaji was asked to take the responsibility of to continue the Srishti Karya. So Chaturmukha Brahma brought out Sanakadi Rishis as Manasa Putras, mind-born children. Then Marichyadi Prajapatis, and then Manu and other Raja Rishis, They are all mind-born children. How children can be born by mind? In our life also it happens. In our dream, we beget children. Similarly, Bhagavan also manifests children through mind, and Narada Rishi was one of them. He was called Manasa Putra of the Chaturmukha Brahma. This Narada Rishi was a great Pitru Bhakta. So he thought, my father is the supreme person. Every child has this idea. If any child taunts another child, that child will tell, I will tell to my father. So every child has an idea that my father is a supreme one. And father of Narada Rishi is really supreme one, because he creates the universe. Not only that, he is a wise man knowing all the Vedas, and is the guru also for his elder brothers, Marichadi Rishis, Sanakadi Rishis, and Manu and other Raja Rishis. He taught them. Whatever comes in his mind becomes Satya Sankalpa. Whatever he thinks, that becomes reality. So let me go to him and learn how he got this power, from where he has manifested this power. So how this universe has come. Like that, he went near to him and addressed Bhagavan Chaturmukha Brahma. Narada Uvacha Devadeva Namastestu Bhuta Bhavana Purvaja Tadvijanihi Yajnanam Atma Tattva Nidarshanam Yadrupam Yadadishtanam Yataha Srishtamidam Prabho Yat Samstham Yat Param Yatcha Tat Tattvam Vada Tattvataha Sarvam Chetad Bhavan Veda Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Karamalaka Vadu Vishwam Vijana Vasitam Tava. O Supreme Lord, you are the creator of this universe. You are the firstborn. Salutations to you. I want to know what is the reality of this inert universe. From which substance this universe has come, by which it is sustained, and into which it is resolved. I find that you are creating all these things, but out of which you are creating this? What is that primordial substance? And what is the real nature of these living beings? Who is the source of all these life principles? Like that, he goes on questions. Yad vijnano yadadharo yad parastvam yadatmakaha ekaha srijasi bhutani bhutairevatma mayaya atman bhavayase tani napara bhavayan swayam Atma Shaktim Avashtabhya Urnanabhirivaklamaha Naham Veda Param Yasmin Naparam Nasamam Vibhoho Nama Rupa Gunair Bhavyam Sadasat Kinjid Anyataha Sabhavan Acharad Ghoram Tattapaha Susamahitaha Tena Kedayase Nastvam Parashankam prayachasi etanme pruchata sarvam sarvagnya sakaleshwara vijanihi yathai vedam aham buddhyenushasitaha. When I ask this question, you cannot say, shut up your mouth. Generally, when children ask varieties of questions about the universe, or about any other thing, secrets, parents will tell, shut up your mouth. Like that you cannot tell. Now you can tell, I don't know. because you know everything. Bhavan Veda Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu. You know that. You cannot say, I don't know. Na janami iti na vaktyavyam. Bhavan Hetat Sarvam Veda. Because you are the knower of all the three periods of time. Vijnana vasitam visishtena jnanena nishchitam idam vishwam tava karamalakavate. This, what is the secret of this vishwam? You know that like a amalaka in your palm. So, I find that like a spider creates its own web from itself, you also bring out the universe and living being from yourself. In this whole realm of Nama Rupa Jagat, I don't find anyone equal to you or superior to you. Everything in this creation points out its source to you only. At the same time, I heard you did tapasya and meditated on someone. What is the necessity for you to do all these things? When you yourself have the capacity to create this Jagat, why should you meditate on someone? Who is that entity on whom you meditated upon? Why you meditated? What he gave for you? Like that, he started all these questions. Hearing all these questions, Brahmaji was very happy. Because very few people only can think like this. What is the source of my existence? This question can be asked only by few minds. All these questions which are asked by Narada Bhagavan is summed up with one question. What is the source of my existence? The thinking capacity is used by very few people. So, Brahmaji was very happy to see that my son is wonderful son. Because others were busy in creation again. This son is interested in knowing the secrets of the creation. Not only that, he has given an opportunity to talk about his own Ishta Devata. So therefore, Brahmaji was very happy. He says, Samyak karunikasyetam vatsate vichikitsitam yadaham chodita saumya bhagavate virya darshane nanrutam tavata chapi yatha mam prabhavishi bho avijnaya param attaha yetavatvam yato hime yena swarocisha vishwam rochitam rochayamyaham यथार्को अग्निर यथा सोमो यथा ईक्ष ग्रहतारकाः तस्मै नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय धीमहि यन्मायया दुर्जयया मां भुवन्ति जगद्गुरुम्. He says, my dear son, the questions which you have asked are very grand. I am grateful to you for asking these type of questions. Because for every jnani, whenever he finds someone qualified enough to receive the knowledge about the self, naturally the teacher, the guru becomes very happy. Here the guru is bowing down to the shishya. This is the grandness of our parampara. Generally the knowledgeable person will have arrogance born out of knowledge. But this is the one knowledge which removes the arrogance born out of knowledge from the mind of the knowledgeable person. This is the only knowledge. And freely given to all, ununderstandable by many, in spite of hearing thousands of times also, as long as the student, the receiver is not prepared, it becomes always a secret. It remains as a secret. So, the teacher, the father, says to the Narada Bhagavan, Yad aham choditaha saumya bhagavad virya darshani. I am thankful to you because your questions have prompted me to describe my own Lord. to remember his greatness, to remember the greatness of my Adi Guru, Jagat Guru, to remember the beauty of the consciousness, to remember the secrets of this creation. And I was waiting to share these secrets to you, but unless you ask for it, I cannot tell that. My elder brother Sanakad Rishis did not ask me because they did not obey me, my orders. I wanted them to be householders. They refused to be householders, then they took the sannyasa. So therefore, they could not become my disciple. They searched for another guru. So they went to Bhagavan Shiva and asked for this knowledge and learned from Mahadeva. But now you have come to me, accepting me as your guru. Therefore, I am very happy. I am thankful to you also. Unless you ask for it, I cannot share. But now you ask for it, now I will share. There is nothing to believe what I tell, but lot of things to understand. Understanding these secrets is a real challenge for a thinking mind. Understanding these secrets is a solution for all problems of life. Whatever you told about me, the glories, that I am Srishti Karta, Satya Sankalpaha, like that you told, that's okay. That glories are applicable to me, but it is received from others. All the glories, what I have, what you perceive that I have, are gifted to me. It is not my own. Yena sa rochisha vishwam rochitam rochayamya. The capacity to create this universe was bestowed on me. It belongs to my Father, the Supreme Lord, the Supreme Reality. Like the other devatas have certain powers. Surya Devata, Chandra Devata, Vayu Devata, Varuna Devata, Indra Devata. All their powers are gifted by someone. That is why when they become arrogant, they are reminded the fact that the things which you have now is not yours. Is not yours. You cannot claim the ownership, but you can use of it for the Jagat Kalyana. So all the powers, whether an ant is having, whatever an ant is having, or the Chaturmukha Brahma is having, all powers belong to one reality, the supreme reality called Brahman. Na tatra suryo bhati, na chandra tarakam, nema vidyuto bhantihi, kutoyam agnihi, tameva bhantam, anubhati sarvam, tasya bhasa, sarvam idam vibhati. This Upanishad mantra is explained in this post. Here what Brahmaji says, whatever glory you told about me, that is not actually mine, but it is given to me. Like the shining capacity of the moon is a gift of the Surya Kirana. Sun has bestowed that. So he is a debtor to sun. Chandra Deva is the debtor to the sun. So he has the debt. Similarly, Yena swa rochisha vishwam rochitam rochayamyaham. I am just manifesting powers given to me, bestowed to me, but yen mayaya durjayaya mamruvanti jagadguru. People, the onlookers, consider me as grand. Consider me as grand because of the Maya Shakti of the Lord. It is like father having given 1,000 rupees to the child and asked 10 rupees support. Not for his sake. A beggar has come, so he wanted to give 10 rupees. The father is asking the son, hey, please give 10 rupees. If the son is intelligent son, what he should do? Yes, father, like that he should give, na. He should share. But if the son claims, no, 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 I cannot give my money. See, the children, they collect money in hundi. What they claim? It is my money. Where? You don't have any earning capacity at all. But when child claims, it is my money, we laugh at it. Because we know that it is not the fact. Therefore, we laugh at it. But we accept the same statement, it is my money, if it is claimed by the father. Correct? But here Chaturmukha Brahma says, then also we laugh at you. As you laugh at the child, the Devatas laugh at the human being who claims that it is mine. It is my power, my willpower, my physical power, my wealth, my family. Like that everyone claims, na? So that time, Devatas are laughing. Devatas are laughing. Sometimes Devatas themselves start claiming it is my power. Then Trimurtis will laugh. It is my power. Whenever Devatas claim that it is my power, Trimurtis will laugh. So, this type of confusion exists in the universe up to Devatas because of Maya Shakti of the Lord. In Mayaya Durjayaya Mam Ruvanti Jagat Guru. They call me as Jagat Guru. Jagat Guru, who is a word, generally means Jagataha Guru, teacher of the world. And it is addressed, it is given to human beings also. Here Brahmaji says, whenever people call me Jagat Guru, I feel ashamed. என்ன பார்த்து இந்த மாதிரி சொல்றாங்களே. How much idiot I was. I feel ashamed. Because they don't know the reality that I also was an idiot. I also was an arrogant. I also was an ignorant person. Because of the grace of my Ishtadevata, grace of the Lord, I have understood the truth. He will never say, I have become the wise man. So whenever somebody addresses the wise man as grand, immediately he will pass off that praise to the Lord. In Bhagavan Sri Ram Krishna's life, we come across, whenever somebody addresses him as Guru, some insect stings me like that, he says. Whenever I hear Thakur, Karta, Gurudev, like that, whenever praises me, I feel pain, like that he used to say. So same thing here, these are all Shastra Parampara. You see, till date it is coming. That humility born out of knowledge. Not born out of compulsion. Generally, humility is practiced by someone by compulsion. Here, there is no compulsion at all. Asahayo Mahaviryaha. He is Mahaviryaha, but Asahaya appears to be Asahayaha because the reality is what? For the existence of entire creation, for the existence of all living beings, there is only one source. What is that? Atma Tattvam, which is called Ishvara Tattvam, Narayana Tattvam, Shiva Tattvam, whatever name. The source is Atma Tattvam because there is no second entity at all. See, very beginning of the Bhagavatam, the teaching comes. What is the teaching? Narayana para Veda Deva Narayana Angaja Narayana para Loka Narayana para Makha Narayana paro yoga, Narayana param tapaha, Narayana param jnanam, Narayana paragatihi, Tasyapi drashturi shasya, Kutastasya akhilatmanaha, Srijyam srijami srishteham, Ikshaiva bichoditaha. If you have memory power, you will remember the same shlokas were sung by Suta Muni. Then who is the author for this shloka, you tell? Chaturmukha Brahma is the author. From Chaturmukha Brahma, Narada Bhagavan learned, and he has assimilated this fact. This is a fact. These are all the facts. I will explain what they mean. So these facts are assimilated by Narada Bhagavan, then conveyed to Vyasacharya. Vyasacharya assimilated those facts, then conveyed it to Shukabrahma Rishi. Shukabrahma Rishi assimilated that fact, conveyed to Parikshit. While conveying to Parikshit, Sudamuni was the hearer. Whether Parikshit accepted, assimilated or not, we don't know. Finally, only we are coming to know. But the Sudamuni has assimilated. Understood? This is called Guru Parampara. Kesitre Pesavalla. In Vainava Parampara, they will tell, we will tell only whatever told by our elders already. Satyameva Jayate. When it was told, please tell. When it was told. At the beginning of the Srishti. Veda says. Veda says means Veda was given to Chaturmukha Brahma first. So at the beginning of the Srishti, the statement was told. What is the statement? Satyameva Jayate. Same thing only we now also will say. You cannot say boring Swamiji. Same thing you are telling. Many people say, same ideas only you are discussing in all classes. We don't have any other ideas. We have only 4 or 5 ideas in the Shastram. That only is given in many forms and many tastes, that's all. Like the mother in the house doesn't have many materials to cook. Only 5 items only. Chawal, paddy rice, wheat, and then some vegetable, and then some masala item, and then some oil items. That's all. 5 items only. You make varieties of food. You don't say, I am bored with rice items. You don't say. Because with rice items itself, 100 items are there. With wheat items, another 100 items. So repeatedly you go on rotation. Like that only, this parampara reveals the same facts about the universe, about the individual. What is that? Narayana para Veda. See, first statement itself, Veda Pramanam is mentioned. That is why all our spiritual life depends upon this one Pramanam. Like all our physical and emotional life depends upon this Pratyaksha Pramanam, Indriya Pramanam. All our spiritual life depends upon this Veda Pramanam. Unless Veda is accepted, unless Veda is understood as the source of knowledge, there is no possibility of living spiritual life at all. Understood? That is a Veda Viruddhinaha, one who doesn't understand the resourcefulness of knowledge of Veda are called Veda Viruddhinaha. Veda Virodhinaha. They are Veda Virodhis. And with them we don't have fight. What we say, you live your life. Don't try to teach me. It is like a blind man comes and trying to teach white color. What is white color? In our parampara, there is a anecdote. A child was crying. The father was blind and he asked, why child is crying? Then mother told, the child is crying for milk. Milk? What does it mean? So you don't know milk. Yes. White color liquid from the cow. White color liquid. What is the meaning of white? Liquid I could understand. What is the meaning of white? What do you mean by cow? White you don't know. Meaning of white you don't know. Like white crane. Oh, white crane. What is that crane? What do you mean by crane? So they brought that white crane and made him to feel that. Koku. Crane means koku. Then he touched that. Oh, will my child swallow this? This much big. Like that. So it is like teaching what is the meaning of white. How will teach? Being a blind man, how will teach white? So one who doesn't understand that Veda Pramanam is the source for my spiritual existence. When he talks about spiritual life, then trouble comes for all, for himself also. Anjanam என்பது ஞானறியும் மஞ்சளு போல வெளுத்திருக்கும். My Acharya Swamiji used to say. I know what is collyrium which is applied in the eye. It is like turmeric powder which is in color white. Anjanam என்பது ஞானறியும். What is Anjanam? I know. What is Anjanam? What is collyrium? It's all மஞ்சளு போல வெளுத்திருக்கும். It is a turmeric, yellow turmeric powder with white color. So he doesn't know what is white. He doesn't know what is turmeric powder. He doesn't know what is yellow color. And he doesn't know what is collyrium. Understood? This is what happening in the society. In general society, when people talk about spiritual life, without being brought up, being educated, being guided by the Guru Parampara, when people talk about the spirituality, this is the result. About them, Bhagavan Shankaracharya gives a warning. Asampradaya with murkhavatu upekshaniyaha. Don't fight with him, because to fight also you should have some capacity to fight. Don't give that status also, that opponent status also. Murkhavatu, idiot, okay, upekshaniyaha. So here, Narayana Para Veda. The source of knowledge is Veda, and that Veda has only one message. What is that message? Tattvamasi is the message. Narayana Paratvam is the message. You belong to the Lord, or you are Lord, or you are from the Lord. Whatever standpoint you take, you are from the Lord, you are part of the Lord, you belong to the Lord, or finally, you are the Lord. Narayana Para Veda. To teach this alone, Veda Pramanam is existing. Understood? Otherwise, there is no need for Veda Pramanam also. Otherwise, there is no need for Veda Pramanam. If Veda Pramanam says same thing, whatever is revealed by the sense organ, there is no need for Veda Pramanam. I hope you remember that story of a disciple who went to learn about Ishvara Jiva Bheda Jnanam. I am not God. He learnt it for 12 years. And when he came back to debate with the Advaita Acharya taught him indirectly through the barber. The Advaita Acharya wanted to, when the Advaita Acharya went to bow down to the barber, telling that you are Narayana, you have given me Tejas, India shines, my upper India shines, like that. When he tries to bow down, that barber told, Swami, I am not Narayana. So I am not Narayana is a knowledge already there in human mind, not only in human mind, in all minds, this idea is there. Nobody taught. If at all somebody has to teach, what they should teach? You are Narayana has to be taught. Or you belong to Narayana, or you are from Narayana, or you are part of Narayana, whatever way. But you are connected with Narayana. That connection should be taught. Understood? That is why Dvaita Vedanta, Vishishta Dvaita Vedanta, Bheda Bheda Vedanta, Achintya Bheda Bheda Vedanta, Shuddha Vedanta, varieties of Vedantas are there. Keeping same Upanishad, And same Brahma Sutra, Acharyas have given varieties because it shoots that person who is in that condition and it will take to the next level. Understood? So therefore, Narayana Para Veda. Devaha Narayanangajaha. Devas are parts of the Lord. If Virat Swarupam is there, Bhagavat Swarupam is, entire creation is his Swarupam, his Rupam. So who are the part? All the Devatas are the part. Narayana Para Lokaha. All the Chaturmukha Bhuvanas belong to Bhagavan. Unmesha Nimishotpanne Bhuvanavalihi. In Lalita Sahasranam, Mother, Divine Mother can destroy and create the entire universe. How much time it will take? Unmesha Nimishotpanna. Just we are winking the eyes na, like that. It is not even a second. In that moment of time, he can destroy and create the universe. That Narayana Para Loka, Narayana Para Makaha. All worships, all forms of worship should be towards the Lord. Why? Bhagavan only worshipped. No. People worship so many things other than Bhagavan. People worship money. People worship sensory pleasures, not Bhagavan. If at all you find that they are trying to worship Bhagavan, the intention of their worshipping is what? Not Bhagavan. Bhagavan becomes mean. Sadhana prema is there with Bhagavan, not sadhya prema. So Bhagavan becomes the ATM box. So they, like every Asura, as long as this Chaturanga Brahma or Shiva or Narayana appears before them, they will be very devoted, very resolved. They will not take food, they will stand in one leg and they will do the same Nama Japa, Mantra Japa, and all they will not bother about the change of season, running of time, and whether rain comes or sun shines. They will not bother, they will not move even inch from their resolution. But once the Devata on whom they have meditated appears in front of that person, he will start doing business with the Bhagavan. Understood? Same thing only. Asuric nature in our mind. When we hear Ravana did like this, we laugh at. But actually, we also do. People stand in Tirupati queue. How many hours? 15 hours, 20 hours, 3 days, 2 days. Why? You go and ask them. You go and ask them. The intention of standing is what? Never for Ishvara Bhakti, not for Jagat Kalyanam, but for this physical, pampering the physical individuality, nothing else. So, here Brahmaji says, that should not be. Makaha should be Narayana Para. All types of worships, tapas and yoga become meaningful in your life only when it is for the sake of the Lord. Having gained a lot of powers from the other devatas, this child Hanuman faces lots of problems. So he meets a Mother Kali. Mother Kali is powerful than Hanuman. So he understood that I cannot win over Mother Kali. So he manages to escape from her clutches and he tries to please her. If you are not able to win anyone, what is the next way? You try to please that powerful person. So when he pleased her, she becomes pleased one, then she gives blessing. That time Hanumanji asked, see mother, you are telling that I am powerful fellow. I have been blessed by many devatas, including Mahadeva. But still, why my power are not working in front of you? If I am powerful, I should be able to challenge you. But why it is not possible? Then he says, you don't have direction for this power. All these powers are given for serving your Aradhya Devata, that you have not found out that Aradhya was. Beautiful statement. Then Mother Kali says, unless you find the Aradhyam, the Aradhyam means what? Ishta Devata, for whose service your very life is existing. Unless you find that Aradhyam, you cannot know what is the purpose of your existence. And there is no direction for utility of all these powers. Everyone has powers. Beginning from ant up to Asura, everyone has powers. All powers are given. Whether it is going to be used or not properly, who will decide? Your Aradhyam will be decided. You have to find out that Aradhya Devata to whom your head should bow down unconditionally, to whom you can offer yourself, to whom you surrender your entire existence, then only all these powers will be invincible powers. As long as you don't have this Aradhya Devata in your life, your powers will be always challenged by others. What a wonderful statement it is. So here, this is the reason. All types of tapasya and powers we gain through tapasya as meaning only when it is when it helps us to go towards the Lord. What about knowledge? Narayana Param Jnanam. Not only Yogaha Narayana Paraha, not only Tapaha Narayana Paraha, Jnanam also should be Narayana Param. That is why any knowledge which doesn't bring the Lord in our life doesn't make any sense for that person even after gaining that knowledge. Or super specialist, you go and ask them, are you sure that you know entirely in which you are super specialist? He will tell, no, Swami, I came to know after becoming super specialist, I came to know how much I don't know. As an MBBS doctor, I thought as a practitioner, this was told by one super specialist doctor. As an MBBS doctor, I thought I can treat the human body. Then I became specialist. Then I found retina specialist is. Retina itself is in eye. Okay. In eye itself, there are so many specialists it seems. So he told, I know that I can deal with only a minute part of the eye called retina. What is the result of super specialist knowledge? That I came to know, other than this minute part of the body, I cannot treat any other part of the body. So with all humility, I say, please go to neurologist. Go to like that, I send all patients for other doctors. But this Atma Jnanam, this Ishvara Jnanam, this Narayana Paratva Jnanam makes a person fulfilled. Therefore, all knowledge gained by an individual has any meaning if only it is Paravidya. That's what in our culture we have divided the Vidya as Aparavidya and Paravidya. Yedad adreshim agrahim agotram avarnam achakshut chotram tad apani padam yed bhutayonim tad paripashyanti dhira. That which is not available for sensory perception, not even for mind, not even for concept, not even for logic. Knowing that is called a paravidya. What about aparavidya? All other things are aparavidya. All knowledge are aparavidya only. Therefore, tasyapi drashtuhu ishasya kutastasya akilatmanaha srijyam srijami. It's a beautiful statement. Who is that Narayana, if you ask? Not four-hand wala having Shankha, Chakra, Gada and a lotus flower. That Narayana is not mentioned here. That Narayana is Saguna Narayana. Saguna Narayana is subject to arrival and departure. His form also will be resolved during the pralaya. Understood? Because it has manifested during Srishti, so therefore it will get resolved in pralayam. That Narayana is not told here. Drashtuhu. Drashtuhu. Beautiful word it is. Upanishad word. Drishtahe drashtaram. Like that Upanishad says. It's an Upanishad word. In Brahmaji Upanishad it comes. Drashtuhu. The seer. Drashtuhu means the seer. Who sees? I see Swami. No, you don't see. Who is that I? If when he say, I see Swami, who is that I? I see. That means what? My eyes are seeing. No, no, no. Eyes don't see. Eyes don't see. In the basics of Vedanta class, we had one class. What is that? Drishdrishya Viveka. Eyes are able to see because of sunlight. Without sunlight, there is no possibility of eye seeing anything. And eyes are able to see because of the coordination of the mind. Without mind, a coma patient cannot see anything. And eyes are able to see only when it is fixed in a live body, conscious body. You take out the eye and put it in a box. You ask the eye, what you see? It will not reply also. After death of the body, they remove that eye to gift it to another person who is alive. So it is useful only when life is there. So finally, who is the source of this sight? Drashtuhu is called. Ishvaraha is called. Kutastaha is called. Kutastaha means what? Unshakenable. Asakka. Nobody can say, other than Bhagavan, nobody can say, I cannot be shaken. When you say, immediately the shaking process will start. Ravana told, I cannot be shaken. Immediately process started. From his own mind only the process of getting shaken will start. Being afraid of Rama only, he was conspiring to abduct Sita. Otherwise, he could have gone for fighting, direct fight. If he is not afraid of, why should he hide himself and he goes in disguise of a mendicant to kidnap Mother Sita? That's what Mother Sita says. You are telling you are a great powerful person, this, that, like, array, you could have stood in front of my Ramji and fought with him. Then I can understand. You are a fellow like a jackal. Lomdi. Like a jackal, you came in hiding way and knowing my weakness of sadhu bhakti, you came in that vesha. How can I accept you as Viraha? So therefore, here Bhagavan Brahmaji says, Aham srijami, srijyam srijami. Whatever is created, I create. Then Narada Bhagavan raises his eyes. Whatever is created, you create. Two questions are there. What is the necessity of already created thing to create? Then how you create what is already created? Correct? So this is the long discussion. Whether the creation has come from out of nothing whether the creation has come out of something. Satkaryavadaha, Asatkaryavadaha. It's a long discussion. Even to understand that, it will take 6 years, really. It is a 6 years course in Nyaya Shastram. Satkaryavadaha, Asatkaryavadaha. Lot of Nyaya is there. I will tell briefly. Satkaryavada means creation has come from something which is existing already. Asatkaryavadaha means creation has come from something which is not there. Understood? Asatkaryavadi say, your idli can come out of nothing. Satkaryavadi says, idli can come out of rice powder. Do you accept? Rice powder can come out of paddy. Paddy can come out of bhumi. Bhumi can come out of jalam. Jalam can come out of agni. Agni can come out of vayu. Vayu can come out of akasha. Akasha can come out of Mahamaya. Mahamaya is manifested from Narayana. Like that it goes. But for other religions, you ask Christianity or Islam or Judaism, these Arabic religions are there now. From where this Srishti has come? They don't have answer for it. Where the Bhagavan was there before creation. Yes, he is not creation. According to them, he doesn't have any work with the creation other than observing and punishing and rewarding. Only 3 things. Observed, the creation is observed, punished and rewarded, and resurrected. Resurrected means you accept him, you are pardoned, and you are resurrected from your sinful identity. That's all. But he doesn't have any intrinsic connection with this Srishti. So from where he has created? No answer for it. So this entire discussion goes to the Srishti Vada, which we have already seen in the basics of Vedanta for minimum 12 hours. So I will sum up this entire teaching. He says, Bhagavan is the source. What is the nature of that Bhagavan? One should know. It is not certainly a form, a particular form. It is not certainly a particular form. It is not certainly a particular quality, guna. Understood? Therefore, Ishasya Ikshaya eva abhichoditaha aham srija. The Ikshanam means being conscious entity. Consciousness is the cause of this entire creation, is the standpoint of Vedantins, not accepted by any other religion. The science says matter is the source of universe. From atom, matter has come. Big Bang theory, that theory, string theory, quantum theory, like that very many theories they say. All theories point out what? Substance of this creation is an inert matter. Even Nayayika tell the same thing. Anuvadis, Vaisheshika also tell the same thing. Vedantins, whether it is Dvaita Vedanta, Vishishta Dvaita Vedanta, or Shankara Vedanta, Advaita Vedanta, all Vedantins say, no, consciousness is the source of this creation. While defining that consciousness, they differ. Understood? Vishishta says Narayana alone is the consciousness. He is Akhandaha, but lives in Vaikuntha. Contradictory statement. He is Akhandaha everywhere, but lives in Vaikuntha. So Advaitins have added one word with that statement. Lives in Vaikuntha also. That's all. Vaikuntha also. So that Narayana who doesn't have any form, who happen to be Atma Tattvam. Sattvam Rajas Tama iti Nirgunasya Gunaha Trayaha Sthiti Sarga Nirodheshu Grihita Mayaya Vibho. Beautiful answer. Three gunas are there. They are playing with themselves. The result is this Srishti. So it doesn't have independent existence. Like table doesn't have independent existence different from wood. Wood doesn't have independent existence different from tree. Tree doesn't have independent existence different from Bhuma Devi. Bhuma Devi doesn't have independent existence different from Jalam. Like that you have to go. Finally, where you will end up? Nothing has independent existence different from consciousness. And who is that consciousness? Please tell. Who is that consciousness? Tattvamasi. So to explain this, Brahmaji gives one story. Yes, immediately it cannot be told. We have discussed this in the basics of Vedanta. Therefore, now we are just jumping. But Naraji was not studied basics of Vedanta. Okay, so he has to be explained. So therefore, here Bhagavan Brahmaji explains. There are numerous Brahmandas. Anda means spherical form. Anda means not Indi Anda. Indi Anda is equal to egg. Not that Anda. Okay, that egg also got that Anda name because of this Brahmanda word. Spherical form. It is in spherical form. There are 14 lokas. Bhur, Bhuvaha, Suvaha are the middle one. And in that, Bhuloka is the most wonderful thing. Because you can recognize the Ishvara's presence more here. Below Bhuloka, there are 7 lokas. Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Patala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala. Like that, 7 lokas. Which are meant for Rajasic and Tamasic people. Those jivas who have Rajas and Tamas, more and more, they live there. Bhuloka is meant for people who have 51, 49, 49, 51. Now and then, Tamas, in general, Sattva and Rajas are kept in Bhuloka. Then Bhuvarloka. The more you go above in quality of life, your Sattva Guna is increased. In fact, the more you increase your Sattva Guna, your quality of life and the place of life will be higher and higher. What is the meaning of higher and higher? Not spatially higher. Not spatially higher. Understood? Quality wise. Problem, less problem. Higher means what? Less problem, less dehabhimana, less ashanaya pipasa, less shoka moha, less jara mrityu. Understood? Here, if birth means repeatedly you have to within 14 days, mosquito, then 2 days, some other insect, then 100 years, human being, from mosquito to human being you can become. Again from human being to mosquito. Like that all mixtures. But in other lokas, Bhuvarloka, Sargaloka, there are little stable people there. You can go if you have merit and you have to come back. Kine Punye, Martyaloka. But they are very stable. So above, again, 6 lokas are there. Bhuvarlokaha, Sargalokaha, Janalokaha, Tapolokaha, Maharlokaha, then Satyalokaha, Brahmalokaha. Like that, it started telling this Srishti story, which we have already studied in basics of Vedanta. So we will skip this portion and go to the philosophy of this portion in the next class. Om कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। तदेव रम्यं रुचिरं नवं नवं तदेव शश्वन्मनसो महोत्सवम् तदेव शोकार्णवं शोचनं नृणा यदुत्तमश्लोकयशोऽनुगीयते गोपिका जीवनस्मरणं गोविन्द गो।
नारायण ते नमो नमो भव नारद सन्नुत नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो भव नारद सन्नुत नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो मुरहर नगधर मुकुंद माधव गरुड गमन पंकजनाभा मुरहर नगधर मुकुंद माधव गरुड गमन पंकजनाभा परम पुरुष भवभञ्जन केशव परम पुरुष भवभञ्जन केशव नर मृग शरीर नमो नमो देव नर मृग शरीर नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो भव नारद सन्नुत नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो जलधिशयन रविचन्द्र विलोचन जलरूप भगवन्त चरण युग जलधिशयन रविचन्द्र विलोचन जलरूप भगवन्त चरण युग बलिबन्धन गोपी जन वल्लभ बलिबन्धन गोपी जन वल्लभ नलिनोदर ते नमो नमो देव नलिनोदर ते नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो भव नारद सन्नुत नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो श्रीवत्सलाञ्छन पीताम्बरधर देवकी नन्दन दयानिधे श्रीवत्सलाञ्छन पीताम्बरधर देवकी नन्दन दयानिधे गोवत्सपालन गोवर्धन धर गोवत्स सार्थक दशरथ नंदन धनुज कुलांतक कुशल जनकते नमो नमो देव कुशल जनकते नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो भव नारद सन्नुत नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो तारापति हर तपन कुलोद्भव तापस मुनि गण वन्द्य पद तारापति हर तपन कुलोद्भव तापस मुनि गण वन्द्य पद मारी जातक मारुति सेवित मारी जातक मारुति सेवित वारिधि बंधन नमो नमो देव वारिधि बंधन नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो भव नारद सन्नुत नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो आदिदेव सकलागम पूजित यादव कुल मोहन रूप आदिदेव सकलागम पूजित यादव कुल मोहन रूप वेदोधर श्री वेंकटनायक वेदोधर श्री वेंकटनायक राधा प्रियते नमो नमो भव नाधा प्रियते नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो भव नारद सन्नुत नमो नमो देव नारायण ते नमो नमो